Brandon back for another episode of SexxPerTease. Today's question is, so I've been thinking about doing porn for like a long time now. I've always been interested in doing it. I'm kind of an exhibitionist. I feel like I totally be down for it, though I am like worried. Like, what if I get found out by people I know? What if people see it? Or what if it's dangerous? Or what if it's scary? Like, what are some pros and cons of doing porn, or should I do it or not? Well, I feel like if it's something you've always wanted to do, I think you should definitely pursue it. Like, you don't want to regret never doing it when it's something that's always been on your bucket list or a desire of yours. I just feel like you have to be completely like safe and rational and think about it deeply. So porn nowadays isn't really like porn how it was. Like the golden age was like a decade ago in like the mid 2000s, where like you could get thousands of dollars per scene, and now like the porn industry is struggling now because all the like Pornhub, PornTube sites, and like amateur porn and like Tumblr porn. Like you can get porn anywhere now. So studios are struggling to make money, and like I know a lot of my old favorite studios that I used to watch, like the first ones that I really started liking, like a lot of them don't exist anymore. So it's hard out here, and porn doesn't really pay as well as it used to. So if you're going into it, you probably shouldn't be doing it just for the money, because you may get like a couple $100, but don't expect like the huge thousands of dollars per scene like the yesteryear of the last decade. But I mean, if it's something you want to do, you should do it just to be safe. I definitely would recommend being on prep first, since I mean, you don't really know who your co-star has been with before you, and like there probably are, like most porn stars make most of their money through hooking, escorting, etc. So lots of sex is going on, so you have to protect yourself, especially since barebacking's on the rise, especially in porn, because people know that they want to watch more bareback porn than condom porn. Used to be condoms weren't mandatory, but I guess with PrEP, people are doing away with them, even though PrEP is only like 99% effective. So there's always that chance you could still catch something, especially like other things besides HIV. So be safe. I mean, if you are uncomfortable doing barebacking, only apply to studios that you know use condoms only. And if you are open to barebacking, make sure you're on PrEP and protecting yourself, and know the risk that you could come back with an STI. But also, I would recommend only applying places that you are aware of and a fan of. So only apply to studios that you know and are comfortable with, and like you're a fan of their work. So you know, like somewhat their practices. Otherwise, never go after something you found on Craigslist or something sketchy. Like if you have a bad feeling about it, or there's no details or no company name, like just don't do it. Just don't go to apply through Craigslist. Go to the website of the site that you like and are a fan of and apply. Every single site has a site web page that says, want a model for us. So put in your information and make sure you have good, clear pictures that are recent and show you off favorably with good lighting. And it used to be you had to use like professional photos, but nobody cares about that anymore, especially with like nobody wants your Photoshop pictures. So people are fine with selfies. So just make sure you have good pictures, you're comfortable with it. As far as like people seeing it, that's just something you have to be willing to accept. I mean, you can't really hide it. So if somebody finds out, you should be like, whatever, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's just more awkward. Like, you really don't know who's watching it when you do it, so you can't really think about it. So don't be preoccupied or paranoid. Like, oh my god, what if somebody knows saw me? Like, it's whatever. We all have sex. Like, you're just getting paid for it. But yeah, just make sure you know the risks. You're applying to places that you are a fan of, you're familiar with their work, and you apply through their website. Nothing sketchy, no third party, nothing creepy like that. And make sure you're doing stuff that you're comfortable with. Don't do it if you aren't comfortable or not into it. Find the right places for you and make sure you're safe, and maybe even look up performers that work for their site. Like everyone's on social media, see if they've ever badmouth the company or said anything negative about them. There's also like porn blogs that air dirty laundry of certain studios. Like I like straight up gay porn or Naked Sword. Those are good places to look up stories because they definitely post if some companies are not treating their models fairly. Yeah, you just need to do your research and make sure you're comfortable. Don't be afraid of people seeing it because that's the point. Like, it's there for people to watch it, to get off to it, to enjoy it. I mean, yeah, it's awkward. Someone you know is watching you, but whatever. They're choosing to watch you. So hopefully you're making money from them watching it. And good luck. I hope it works out.